Greetings programs, Burnt Out Gamer here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Zero Tolerance, a first-person shooter that came out way back on the Sega Genesis that's seeing new life in a re-release by Qubyte. So let's take a look.
Handgun collector.
Released in 1994 by Accolade, Zero Tolerance had an indelible mark on my gaming youth. Up until that point, I'd only played platformers and the like, your Marios, your side-scrollers, those kind of things. I had no clue what a first-person shooter was, and this Doom clone blew my mind. Fast forward to 2022, and Qubyte has brought this hidden gem back from the past. And not only that, they've packaged it in a new collection with some other Zero Tolerance titles, some of which have never been released before. Zero Tolerance obviously takes heavy inspiration from the Alien franchise, you being a member of an elite marine fighting force taking on alien threats. In the game, you rampage through 40 levels spread across 3 different sections. Their starship, the Europa 1, an abandoned civilian merchant freighter, and the Planet Defense Corps command building itself. Each section featuring a boss battle at the end that you must clear before moving on. You get a plethora of weapons to carry you through the game, from the ever-present shotgun, to lasers, a flamethrower, even grenades, and a fire extinguisher, for what that's worth. Zero Tolerance pushed the Genesis blast processing to the max. I don't think enough people give it credit for everything it was able to do with what was available at the time. I mean, look, you could damage the walls. And listen to this, they even added elevator music while you switched levels. How awesome is that?
Level 2.
When you start, you take your pick out of one of the 5 different Marines, each having a different specialty, starting with different weapons and equipment. You can hold up to 5 different items at a time, cycling through the middle representing your current. It can be a pain at times to cycle through, but what do you expect? The Genesis controller had 3 buttons for you to work with. The game also features a password system for each level cleared, and I checked the old codes. They still work on the Qubyte re-release. You can opt not to clear any of the levels if you choose, heading straight to the end, but doing so doesn't award any passwords until you do. Once your life ticks down to 0, you of course die, and then you take your pick of one of your remaining guys, and once they're all dead, the game is over. Zero Tolerance definitely followed Sega's extreme 90s attitude, being honestly pretty violent. Enemies you kill are left in a mangled mess on the ground, and shooting them while they're close to walls leaves blood running down. The game has a map system as well, and a surprisingly good one. Just pause the game at any point and you can see where you are in the level. The levels themselves are a mixed bag. Most are varied and pretty straightforward, others not so much. Zero Tolerance did have a 2-player mode on the Genesis, but unfortunately that's been removed for the re-release. It's kind of a missed opportunity to be able to go online for some co-op carnage. On the plus side though, along with the original password system, a save system has also been added, with 5 slots available per game. Also added are 4 screen filters to use: XBR, CRT, Sharp, and finally Smooth, which is what I usually have it on. They also give you 3 screen types: Normal, Fit, and Stretch, for all you psychos out there. Zero Tolerance had 2 planned sequels, both unreleased on the mainstream console. The first of which is Underground. The game continues the story of the first and tries to improve upon the original. It's really a shame that it never got released. The next one, Zero Tolerance Beyond, unlocked by beating one of the first 2 games, is pretty much an alpha build, and definitely worth a look. The controls of the game can take some getting used to. Originally the D-pad controlled both moving and turning, and it took me a bit not to want to use the right thumbstick, but you get used to it and it becomes fine. Zero Tolerance is definitely, in my opinion, a hidden gem. Lost in gaming time, released when first-person shooters were only known on the PC, and consoles were dominated by hurricane kicks and fireballs. Available on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam, this forgotten gaming classic should definitely be on your radar. So if you liked the video, force push like, ring the bell, and subscribe. Be well until next time I see you on the gaming grid.